When I was a young child, and I think like so many other people, I had a strong desire to make a difference in the world, to do something that meant something. And I actually, for 2 years during my teens, refused to go in a car just to lessen my own pollution. Kind of ridiculous. And when I was 22, I had a chance to be part of something that could actually have a meaningful difference in the world. And that was attending the Copenhagen Climate Conference. This was the largest gathering of world leaders in the history of civilization. And we were going to solve climate change. But we failed. We failed miserably. And that left me thinking, what can we do to learn how to solve these complex global challenges? And believe it or not, I found my answer in games. So the reason is that games have a powerful ability to get us really motivated to take on challenges that we might otherwise ignore. And this phenomenon is best illustrated in a game called Remission. A lot of cancer survivors, chemotherapy survivors, fail to take their medication when they're teens. And many actually end up relapsing and dying, which is tragic. But a game was created called Remission, where these teens got to zoom through their own veins, fighting their own cancer, and the rates were astounding. These kids were much, much, much more likely to take their medication. And luckily, we have medication for solving the global environmental crisis. The top environmental scientists in the world have come up with the theory of planetary boundaries. Basically, they've isolated 9 natural systems that are essential for the health of the planet. And if we keep those natural systems intact, human development can continue on indefinitely. So what I set about doing was designing a family board game where you got to experience the game dynamics of a United Nations climate change conference, and at the same time learn to strategically invest in the solutions necessary to protect the 9 natural systems that are essential for the planet's health. This journey has been a big one for me. I went from designing board games and playing them with my friends just in a living room to pitching my game at the largest toy fair in the world. I went from testing it in classrooms to negotiating contracts with a global publishing deal. I hope that I can come to TEDx Bled in Slovenia and share with you more about what we can do to use games to make a meaningful difference in the world.